I don't know. I'm such a big Dragon Ball fan, man. I play Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I play Legends. I'm a Dragon Ball addict. I think the manga's horrible, you know? Dragon Ball story leaves a lot to be desired. But Dragon Ball video games, they're on a different level. They transcend the media. It'd be like that. Look at this. And the graphics look good. Like, I honestly think... They don't say it here, but oh, wait, they actually do. I was about to say, this looks like actual gameplay. And it is. Actual gameplay and cutscenes, bro. Like, that's probably the start of a fight right there. Beautiful. You got the teleportation. That was really cancer in the OG game. Yeah, look at all those teleports. Oh, you can knock back the waves, too. You can knock back the guns, dude. I don't know. Just something about fucking Dragon Ball. It just gets my nuts hanging low. I'm not gonna lie. I always knew it as Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi. So when I saw Sparking Zero, I was actually a little bit confused. I feel like a goober. I had to look it up. Like, wait, where's Budokai 4? Is this another game? I'll take more Dragon Ball games, but where's Tenkaichi? And then I realized that this is actually it. The beam knockback is disgusting, though. Like, come on. So it looks like they're transforming mid-fight. I could be wrong when I say that. I know you could do that like in the OG games too, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Got the beam clash, the OG. I really doubt they're going to go with the old school scheme of like rotating your thumbsticks. Because let me tell you, I lost many good controllers to that mechanic.
Tremble before my power.
And then you got Frieza showing up too. Man. You see the arena destruction? That was a classic. Used to love that. We got Broly from the movies, man. I like the fact that Broly's here and they showcased him, but I'm not gonna lie. So right here we get like a bunch of characters, right? I think we have like what, Piccolo, Krillin, we got Tien right here, Yamcha, Trunks, 18, Cell, Hercules. And let me see, we missed them right there. I think we also see like Bergamo, but like my computer can't handle Bergamo. Yeah, we literally have Bergamo and future Trunks. Like, come on, and Jiren too. The one thing I wish we got with this trailer, and I'm just kind of rambling now, but I really wish we got other movie villains. I think that's one thing I am a little bit weary of, because obviously in like the OG games you had like Cooler. You had Bojack, Hachiyak, you know, they got the goobers in there. So I really want to see all those guys too. Like, they showed us a cast that we already knew was going to be coming, right? We have Tien, which nobody plays Tien. Yamcha, nobody plays Yamcha. Like, nobody exactly cares for those characters. They just have to be there, right? They have to be invited to the party. Like, this is on the website. Apparently, like, right when the trailer dropped, they updated this entire page, which is pretty cool. I love how game companies do that, right? They're watching the Game Awards, and then right when a trailer drops, they're like, yo, guys, execute Order 64, you know what I mean? Like, they just drop everything right then and there. I think Baldur's Gate did that too. When Baldur's Gate won Game of the Year, they're like, hey, by the way, we just released on Xbox, right? Deluxe edition, now available. Can you play Old Man Roshi? Oh, yeah, of course you can play Roshi. You can essentially play every character in the Dragon Ball franchise. That's how Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was. It just had an unholy cast. There was just so many characters there, which is good and bad, right? Because you had characters like Q, which is the random dude with the tri-beam attack on Vegeta. Like, that was pretty cool, but the downside is that when you have characters like Q in there and characters that literally show up for a split second in the series, they have no moveset. Like, you'll get these no-name fodder characters showing up. You know, you finally realize who they are in the game, and you're like, wow, let me play this guy. You know, I always thought this guy looked kind of cool. And then you pop them on, and all they have is Energy Blast or Wild Rush or something like that, right? So hopefully they know the memes. They know how bad that actually is design-wise, and they fix it. Because I feel like they can, right? It's 2023. I feel like they can definitely do it. They can make up some brand new attacks. They can hit up Toriyama in the retirement home and be like, hey, what can this guy actually do, right? What else does he have in his kitchen? Like in 2005, when you have like 100+ characters, sure, some characters are gonna get, you know, tossed to the wayside. You can have some characters just have barrage energy blast. But in 2023, I don't think they're gonna do that. I think these guys will actually have a fleshed out moveset. One of the developers' name is actually just Spike Chunsoft. That sounds like two video game companies combined together. Like Spike and Ubisoft. Like, who is this guy? Is this guy made in a lab? Spike Chunsoft. It's a cool name. Cool name. Oh, that's a studio, right? Oh, that's a studio. I'm so dumb. I thought that was actually just the name of some random dude walking on this earth. Oh, man. I thought his mom cursed him, dude. Oh, this is something I'm really excited for, too. We got freaking multiplayer on a Budokai Tenkaichi game. Like, come on, dude. Come on. I remember I had to invite people over to my house to play freaking multiplayer. Now we could just, you know, comfort of your own home. Just hit the play online button. It's game over. I love 2023, dude. You know, games. They've come a long way. So what does it say here? Taking the legendary gameplay of the Budokai Tenkaichi series and raising it to a whole new level. Unleash the fighting spirit within you and take the fight to arenas that crumble and react to your power as the battle rages on. Well, to be fair, that was in like almost all the other Budokai Tenkaichi games. But hey, you know, go off. Shake the earth, break the heavens, make yours the destructive power of the strongest fighters ever to appear in Dragon Ball. Breathtaking 3D fights. Love to see it. The ground will shake. Oh, is this like the same thing? Step into the arena that reacts to your every action as you transform or unleash your most devastating attacks. Watch the environment respond with stunning realism. Leave a trail of destruction in your wake as you battle to your heart's content. I absolutely love it. I think somewhere as well, they even said that this game will have the biggest cast out of all of the Dragon Ball games out there. Which is insane, right? Because like Tenkaichi 3 exists, and let me tell you, they had characters that did not make sense. But like I said, out of this trailer, the one thing I could have wished for is seeing some goofy side characters. Characters that nobody would play, right? Of course, they gave us Yamcha and Tien and Shiatsu and all of them, but they're like a staple. You have to have them. Even though nobody's going to play those guys, you got to put them in. I wanted to see characters like the robot guard from The Return of Cooler. I wanted to see BoJack Squadron. I wanted to see Cacao, right? Like, just give me characters that nobody's going to play that we haven't had in a game before. I'm tired of the Tiens, the Yamchas, the Master Roshis, right? Give me some new fodder characters to just be eye candy. And give them a fleshed out moveset. That's all I can really ask for. I'm a sucker for Dragon Ball, like I said. I play every Dragon Ball game out there, despite how bad the manga is, despite how much I don't exactly like Dragon Ball Daima. I think this is going to be fantastic. It's going to be so much fun. Also, one thing I'm curious about with this game is how they're going to handle transformations, right? Because I'm assuming they transformed into Super Saiyan Blue mid-fight, which is something you could do in the OG games, right? That was something that was always there. But in Budokai Tenkaichi, I believe they all had different movesets too. So playing as base Goku is kind of OP. Another thing I wish for, I have a lot of wishes for this game. I've been thinking about this game for years, but something I really wish is in this game is a complex battle system. I really want this to be one of the few anime games out there that is actually competitive. Dragon Ball FighterZ freaking nailed it, dude. It freaking nailed it. There's a reason why it's still somewhat relevant in 2023, like freaking 5 years later. It's because it's competitive, you know? And there's a reason why other games, like, just going off the top of my head, like the One Punch Man game, the My Hero game, soon-to-be Jujutsu Kaisen game, the Demon Slayer game, like the Cyber Connect games, they're fun for a minute, but they fall off because you're just spamming the same button over and over. Yeah, there's like small mechanics here and there, right? Oh, but you get 2 frames if you press X right there. Like, that's all they have. And every character feels exactly the same. I wish that this game makes you put some thought into what you do. That's all I can hope for. And surely, like, they've seen Dragon Ball FighterZ. They see how great the competitive scene actually is. I think they're going to run with it. I like to give them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to this. I don't want a Xenoverse 2 styled fighting game. I don't want, you know, some Cyber Connect garbage. Just give me something wholly unique. And like I said, they've been cooking this game up for so long. You know, I'm sure they threw out like 1,000 ideas in the boardroom. Hopefully they landed on a good one. So you're saying you want to care about the game? Not about the competitive, you just want to care. Yes and no. I want the feeling that I'm getting better, right? Like, I think that's the point in most of these fighting games, and what drives and what builds a community. Yeah, people labbing characters. Yeah, people practicing for tournaments. If there's not a competitive scene to a game, it's more likely to die out. That's just how it is. I mean, you could say that for any game that doesn't have a ranked mode, right? Like, ranked mode is what carries League of Legends and Valorant, you know, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken. Like, imagine you removed ranked gameplay and it's only just a community fighter. Like, yeah, people will still love the game, but, you know, nobody's gonna be laving that shit 24/7. It's hard for games like this to be competitive. I will admit it's an uphill battle, because if you've ever played the OG ones, like 1, 2, or 3, these games are 5v5s. You build a team of monsters. I think 5v5 is a little bit insane. There's too much probability there when it comes to being actually competitive. So I think they need to cap it at like maybe 2 per team or 3 per team. I don't think they should go to 5. I think 5 is a little bit too crazy nowadays. If I had to wish for a character, I don't have to wish too hard because I feel like he's a shoo-in to be in here. I would be shocked if he's not in here, but I really want Cooler. Give me Final Form Cooler and it's game, dude. That's gonna be my main character right there. Oh boy. But I also heard, this is a rumor, but apparently, according to leaks, they're even going to be adding the Dragon Ball Daima characters, which is an anime that's not even released yet. Like, I'd pay money for the DLC, dude. No joke, no joke. I spend so much money on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I feel like this would be a better way to spend it instead of that. Also, I'm excited to see if they put in Moro and the latest Dragon Ball Super arc. No release date, right? Yeah, no release date. And also, another good thing about this, last thing I want to say, is that it's only for PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. No PS4, no Xbox One. It's done. No old generation consoles, which is a blessing. You know, broke boys be gone. But let me tell you, when I see a current day game say that they have a backport for the older systems, I know it's cooked, dude. Like, it's game over. Like, the graphics are gonna be subpar. Like, they've been cooking it for too long. It's getting burnt in the oven. Like, it's done. The fact that it's only for new gen and PC is a good thing. You know, like, the graphics, they're gonna be amazing. Nothing's holding them back. Nothing's holding them back. Bruh, most current good games don't have PC. That's because those are like console exclusive ones. Like, they're actually owned by either Xbox or PlayStation. Like Spider-Man 2, for example. You know, they have a deal with Sony. Like, Ghost of Tsushima was another one that's a Sony exclusive. Like, whenever they don't come to PC, it's not because PCs can't handle it or they can't port it. It's mainly because they have a contract.